Hey there, folks. My name is Michael Bertrand, and today I'm going to give you the deal about law. How does law actually work? Now, in popular culture, it seems like law is about criminals, bad guys, people who make a living, or at least try to, doing bad things. And these people are out there, and law definitely has to worry about them. But they're a tiny minority of the population, despite the impression popular culture gives you. And so, they're actually not that big of a problem. So, what does law do for the rest of us? How is it that this thing that we all know intuitively to be true, that cops, judges, prisons, they're what keep society neat and orderly and safe for the average citizen, how does that work? What is the mechanism there? It must have an influence on all us vast majority of law-abiding citizens. It can't just be the criminals. Obviously, in a way, with the criminals, it's failed. They committed the crime anyway. And that gives us the key to figuring out the rest of it. Most of the time, most people are law-abiding citizens, not just because they're afraid to go to jail, but because they have ethics. But in any person's life, there may be a time, maybe of extreme emotion or just extreme temptation, when ethics fails, maybe even just for a few seconds, and the only thing keeping a person from doing something illegal is the thought of going to jail. Now, this may happen like twice in an average person's lifetime, but you multiply that over the millions and millions of us and you begin to see how it works. It's more that it's a reassuring pressure, sort of a backup for our own morality, something that makes it so that it's not just us, that it's not just our own ethics versus being a bad person. Something out there called the law and order, is applying a pressure that we find reassuring. And we find reassuring because it doesn't just protect us from other people, it protects us from ourselves. And this allows people to essentially be calm and trust in society, in the sense that they trust that they're not going to be murdered in the middle of the night, or that they'll have to protect their property from their neighbors. And we can all go about worrying about higher level things and having a modern, prosperous life. So if you have ever wondered, how exactly does law work? It works by giving us a backup system to our own morality. It keeps the average person from doing wrong by being there and providing consequences when that might be the only thing that will stop you for a moment, until you regain yourself. So that's the deal with law, folks. If you ever wondered, that's how it works. Talk to you later.
I blew George and Harvey's brains out with my sex gun!